Important concept with integration is what's called the integration constant. So let's have a look at this little example here that might explain what we're talking about. If you're asked to find the derivative of 3x squared plus 4, so we find the derivative of the first term. So derivative, we want the derivative with respect to x of 3x squared plus 4. And derivative with respect to x of that, we multiply the 2 times 3 and we get 6x. Take 1 off the power to the power of 1 and the derivative constant is 0. So we've got 6x. Derivative with respect to x of 3x squared minus 8 is equal to, once again, derivative of 3x squared is 6x, and derivative of this constant, even if it's negative, is still 0. So we just get 6x. Derivative with respect to x of 3x squared minus root 7. We've already seen the derivative of 3x squared is 6x, and derivative of any constant is 0. And so it says, hence, what is the integral? Now, the integral, we've said, is the opposite of the derivative. So if we want to work this out, which one of these, there we've got the derivative of that as 6x, derivative of that is 6x. So if we go back, do we go back to that one, or that one? Or an infinite number? There could be any number of constant terms there. So we've only just picked 3 plus 4 minus 8 minus root 7. So how do we know which one to put down? Do we put down the 4 or the minus 8? So you don't know. So we just integrate 6x and we get 3x squared. And then to cover ourselves with this constant, we just put plus c. We don't know, we don't need to know what that plus c is. We just know it's a constant term. It won't have an x in it. It'll be just a number. It could be pi. Pi is just a number. It could be e, exponential number. It could be any number. It could be a surd, could be a fraction, who knows. So this constant is called the constant of integration. When we do the integral, that is called the indefinite integral. Because we don't know what the constant is, we just put plus c. When we've got, say, the integral of 6x dx between two values, say 1 and 4, we would just integrate the 6x and get 3x squared, put the square brackets, and then we put 1 and 4. We don't worry about the c, because when we do the subtraction, as we've seen in the previous video, you don't worry about that c because they will cancel each other out. So we don't use a plus c, we just substitute in the 4. So 3 times 4 squared minus, and then it's 3 times 1 squared. And we get an answer. All right, this is called the definite integral. And we get a definite answer. Indefinite has a plus c. It's when you don't have between two limits here. All right, so that's just the integration constant. If there are no values put on the integral sign, always put a plus c there to just show that there could be a constant there as well, and we don't know just by looking at that what that value of c is. When we've got two different bounds here that we're going to integrate over, we don't need to put the plus c, we can work it out. What is that? 48 minus 3, which is 45. Better finish off the sum. Okay, that's the difference between the definite and the indefinite integral.